Hey, it's going.
It's that time of the week again. Prepare yourself for the surveyors of sauce, the sultans of spaghetti, the whispers in your ears. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the What's Your Spaghetti Policy podcast. Now, here are your hosts, Alex and Jacob.
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay, this is good audio, right? I think
Sounds like you're in a cup.
good, dude. I think that's where podcasting is going. I think where podcasting is going is it's going to like just it's got so good, right? It's too professional. Because if you remember, like what podcasting was when we first started, dude?
I remember what podcasting was when I was in college.
Yeah, 7 years ago, dude. 7 years ago.
Seven, like 27, I feel like.
Yeah, 27 years ago, podcasting was like
Are you
grungy.
talking about us or just like
Just
podcasting?
us, like it just like because we
Oh.
technically speaking, we started the podcasting boom. Like we don't want to take too much credit, but like it was us, right? So, but you think about it, it was grungy. There was like they had audio issues. There were like technical difficulties, right? But now it's just so professionally done. By like you got your Rob McElhaney's out here. They're doing podcasts left and right. You got your
No.
Rob
First
Dyrdek.
of all,
He's
it's Rob Mack. You have to call him by his legal name now.
sorry, Rob Mack. You've got Ryan Reynolds. He's out here making podcasts. You got
No,
like
he owns
NPR dropping
soccer teams.
well, NPR's dropping new podcast every single day. It's like there's too many professionals in our thing, right? Like that always happens, right? You get next thing you know, there's gonna be like professional Pokemon card dealers, right? There's gonna be like people out here selling
Those
Pokemon
already
cards.
exist.
Like,
That's what vendors are.
what's something else they can ruin with professionalism?
Everything.
Yeah,
Everything.
exactly. So like I think if we just get back to making podcasting grungy again, right? I think that we could be on the start of something
Well,
new. We could revamp, relaunch.
I mean, we
podcasting.
talk. I don't know. Did we talk about it on this podcast? But I don't think. I don't think sound matters. I don't think your content matters. I don't think any of that shit matters. I think it's who you are that matters.
Maybe
Now,
I
I think it's what it is now. Because like
I don't know.
Nathan Fillion and Alan Tudyk have started a podcast, and I'm sure they make thousands of dollars
I don't know
on
who
their.
that is.
You don't know who Nathan Fillion and Alan Tudyk are?
They sound like states to me. They sound like states.
Nathan Fillion.
Oh yeah, that sounds like this. It sounds like Philadelphia turned into a person and started recording a podcast. So yeah.
Did you ever watch Firefly?
No, I didn't.
You know who Alan Tudyk is. You just don't know him by name.
Probably not. Yeah. What is he?
He played that one robot in Rogue One. He was in Knight's Tale. He was
Okay.
he was the leader of the Candyland in Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay. Yeah. He got the
He's a
dopey
big voice.
voice.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
He's a
yeah.
big voice actor.
But he was Wash in Firefly, and then Nathan Fillion was
He was the
Malcolm
Firefly.
Reynolds. No, he was Malcolm Reynolds. He was the captain of the ship.
Let's spoil Firefly for everybody out there. What was
Spoil Firefly is 25 years old.
What
Dude.
was Firefly about? Like I never
Dude,
got on that
it's
train.
weird. Okay, so it's about it's kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay. All right.
And it became but it came from the people who like did Buffy the Vampire Slayer and those other shows that I can't remember. I don't
The
off the
one,
top.
just Buffy.
No.
That was the only
Well,
one.
Buffy was like 8 seasons, right? So it was a big deal, but like
There's like a huge cult following of Buffy too. Like,
well,
people love Buffy.
that's sort of where I'm going. Firefly was one season in a movie.
Damn.
They had a ship called the Serenity, and so there was Firefly season one, and then they had Serenity the movie, and Joss Whedon was in charge, and Joss Whedon is kind of a dirty name now. You can't really say that.
He's like he was big in the nerd community for a while, right? Like
Yeah, I mean, he created Buffy.
Wasn't he like there was that
What
show?
else did he
What was
do?
that show that was like really
Well,
popular?
he did Age of
Felicia
Ultron
Day.
and
Like
shit.
what was Felicia Day? Like she did some TV show or YouTube show or whatever. I don't remember. She did something. Shelby used to watch all the time, but then like he was like
Well, she was early like YouTube show.
Yeah, but like, he starred in something that she was in, and like it turned out he's a huge piece of shit or something. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, Angel was the one I was trying to think of. So
okay,
he did Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, Firefly. He did Avengers, and then did the terrible Justice League movie. Did Age of Ultron, Dollhouse.
Age of Ultron was
Um,
solid. It was fine. You know. Let me
it was
see.
fine.
I feel like it's.
But it ended up coming out. Anyways, so Firefly took I don't know when I guess it always had like an underground
That's not
feel,
what I was thinking of.
but like when Netflix started streaming, like in its infancy, when it was still like a disc-based thing, and Firefly was like on there, and like it just like gained so much steam and momentum, and like it became this huge underground like cult classic thing.
The Guild is
And
what I
I
was thinking of, by the way.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, the Guild.
Yeah.
And like it was fine enough. Like I like Firefly, but like it's always just been one of those just things that has a huge fandom. You got a bunch of comic books, post-mortem stuff. But it's weird that you bring that up because apparently they're gonna do an animated series now. Um and it's like they have to do it because they want to bring everybody back because almost everybody dies in the movie. Spoilers. Um, and so they're bringing it back as an animated show, I guess. And it's like that's cool.
Will Wheaton was who I was thinking of. Will Wheaton was the
Well,
guy.
while you're looking at it, why don't you look up Nathan Fillion? He was also Castle. He's the
Nathan
rookie.
Fillion. Okay, so it's not Philly like I was thinking. It's like Fillion. Okay.
No, it's with
Oh,
an F.
this guy. Yeah, dude, this guy. He's CW. He's like CW A-list star. Yeah.
Well, it's
He
I
was like
think
in
it's ABC.
Bones, I think.
No, no.
Castle. Okay, Castle. Castle
Castle.
and Bones are the same thing. It doesn't matter.
No, they're not.
He was Superman.
If they
in
were the same thing, they would be
2025.
called the same thing. Yeah, he was the Green Lantern. He was Guy Gardner.
Wait, okay, so he wasn't the Superman. They look a lot alike.
No,
So,
no, he does
but I'm looking
not.
at a little thumbnail. So I don't know.
He was Guy Gardner.
He's the rookie.
Green Lantern. Yeah, I
Again,
said
he's
that.
he's CW. He's like if you had a list of all
ABC, bro. NBC.
that's what I'm saying, like CW, like it's the same.
They're not the same. No,
It's
no.
CW is just my name for like shows that just aren't good. They could go on to be like
I mean,
B-tier TV.
I will argue with you that when you say Castle wasn't good because I like Castle, and that was like the first show that Christina and I watched when we were dating.
I mean, hey, we all have those things that we did. Like I watched what was it? The Superman offshoot. What is that? Shelby Loves It. It's got the guy in it. He's like Superman, but he's a kid. He's a
I know what you-
teenager. I can't remember that
Smallville.
fucking Smallville. There we go. I watched all that with her.
Now that was on CW,
That's what I'm saying. Like it was
but
was
I
it bad
I get
or good?
I get your
Who's to say?
Arrow, Flash,
Yeah.
Legends of Tomorrow, all that
Yeah.
shit. I understand that, but like the shows that you named were not. Castle is on like
Who's to say?
ABC,
You know?
the networks
say?
who fucking pay for it. That's who's to say. Again, you infuriate me with this blanket statement bullshit because words mean things.
Tell me the last time.
It's like saying
You know.
Marvel and DC are the same fucking thing, and they're not.
I'm gonna.
No, because you know
Plead the
exactly what
fifth.
I'm gonna do. No, you can't plead the fifth because you're fucking wrong. This is how it is.
They aren't the same, obviously, but like
Yeah, they're absolutely not.
But like it depends on how granular you get with it, really.
Factually,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
literally,
When you get
fucking
to a
literally,
literal,
either one.
yeah. But if you get to the granular sense, right, you pull back.
I don't give a
right?
fuck about
You're looking
granular
at
sense.
you're looking at like we're a grain of sand. If you pull back a little bit further, like they're just.
Are they TV shows? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything.
Again, it's just like fucking
When's the last
One
time they won
Piece
a
and
Grammy
Naruto
or
are the same
something,
thing.
I mean, again, if you pull back granularly, yeah, it's in the anime subclass. It's kind of the same.
But they're not
thing.
the same thing. If they were the same thing, they would be called the same thing.
I think they have.
It's
like
the
some-
fucking listening to audiobook and reading a book argument all over again. Because
No,
it was
that's
the same thing. They called
totally
the same
different.
thing.
That's totally different. That's in a different field. That's a different ballgame altogether. All right, I don't want to rehash that, but
Yeah, because I will continue to.
I
tell
still
you
don't
you're
understand.
wrong.
Like, if I would listen to an audiobook and read it at the same
It's-
time, like, which one am I doing then?
If you what now?
if I have, so I say I have this book here, and I'm listening to the audiobook at the same time I'm reading it because I've heard
You're
that
doing
that's good
both.
for comprehension. Like, is that
That's
like
about, you're doing both. You're doing the
but then
follow
what do I
along.
tell people? It's like is that like a follow along? Is that like the follow along version of a book? It's like the words are bouncing along with the ball that play. Like, yeah, that's it. Apparently you can
Maybe-
boost your comprehension, like if you have ADHD and like read and listen at the same time. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm
Maybe you
listening to
should.
the audiobook of that book because I haven't sat down and read that one yet. I don't
But
know why.
okay, thank you. You said it correctly.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You are listening
I'm growing.
to the audiobook.
I'm growing.
Okay. How, whatever. Do you want to do this quiz? We're talking about like
Yeah, dude, you've been preparing this quiz for 2 days now.
I literally prepared it 10 minutes ago.
It feels
Um,
like 2 days ago, honestly.
to pull the curtain back, we were supposed to have somebody come in this week, and it was like a very last minute, like, hey, I'm not gonna do it today. So I was like, okay.
It's okay.
So
Hey.
we ended up piecemealing something together, which is fine, because again, we're professionals.
Yeah, dude. Oh no, we
Um,
can't say that. Like at the top of the episode, I talked about how we got to get back to grungy. Like we're not professionals. We're very
eh,
garage band at this. So
underground.
there we go. We're underground podcasting right now. So
I mean, yeah,
in
I would say so.
here in a few months, we probably will be doing underground podcasts. So
Before we get to this, I mean, again, it's not this grandiose quiz. It's just something to do, something to talk about. I I can't say that I have reached it because I've been this way for a while, and I know that we talk about it ad nauseum every year. But like, I'm full blown. Like, I fucking don't give a shit like about April Fools. I think it's the stupidest fucking thing ever, and I think the people that continuously try to do shit are fucking lame.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, like
I think we can come out and say
it's not funny anymore. People that like I saw a post today, people using like AI shit that their house burned down, and I'm like, dude, you're a bad person. Like you're a bad
yeah,
person.
yeah. I think there's just April Fools is no longer a holiday in my book, but also no longer a holiday that I feel like anybody enjoys, especially whenever the world itself is the joke currently. You know, like or
and
even
it's just like
yeah,
it was fine when like your April Fools was in a magazine, and it was like, oh yeah, you can get the Lara Croft nude code, sort of shit
yeah.
like that. Like, and then you literally like that's just like a little fib, right? And
Hmm.
and it's a month out of whatever. But like social media has made all. I mean, it's because we're desensitized to everything.
Yeah, and you got to keep going bigger and bigger until like
But it's just like
you
I
can't
even
anymore.
said it in their group chat. I was like, "We're not participating. Like, no, like, don't send me shit. Don't like. I'm not interested. I don't. I
Because
don't.
like
I don't want to
because
participate. I
April
don't give a fuck.
1st every
I don't give a
year
fuck.
is the day that I don't believe anything comes out, right? Like if you, I would argue probably a day or two before April
The
Fool's
irony
Day
that Orange is doing a speech today on a Fool's Day is not beyond me. By the way,
about something like about literally his war because it's I don't know it's I don't, but whatever maybe maybe it's been just like a month long April Fool's joke and he's gonna pull the curtain and it's gonna be
he's
like
not that smart.
hilarious.
He's not that clever.
Unfortunately, no, we live in a very stark reality of like this is just kind of where we're at. But hey, yeah, but yeah, PSA, April Fool's out. We're gonna cancel it. It's the last one ever. Thanks.
It should. I mean, I feel like I mean, I can't think honestly. The last good April Fool's Day joke was when it was a couple years ago. Crytek released a video of all of their properties where it was coming to Hunt Showdown,
Did
like the
you know
guy
what
from
happened?
Crysis and Rise and all that sort of shit, and like that was cool.
Yeah, they did the crossbow Deadeye. Guess what happened? It's in the
It
game
became
now.
a,
Yeah, it's in the
it
game now.
became a
Everybody
thing.
saw that and they were like, actually, if you put that in there, you want to know the last time
Actually,
I remember an April Fool's that was like fun? World of Warcraft, circa I think it was circa like Wrath of the Lich King,
hmm
they had a whole like trailer for a bard class. It might have been in a magazine actually. It might have been in like a gaming magazine, but they had a bard class that they were working on. It was like a whole thing where like you could get Guitar Hero style. You had to like press the runes as you were like strumming your guitar or whatever, and it was like legit. I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude, this is sick!" And then I realized what day it was. And I was like, "Fuck," you know.
they never implemented that
No, they
because I
don't
know
have a
there
bard
at one
class.
point wasn't there a version of Peggle inside that game?
What is Peggle?
A game.
Yeah, but like, what is it though?
So it's like
Never heard
a
of it.
ball game.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of like mini games. They have Pokemon in World of Warcraft now, basically. So
Is it called Pokemon?
no, but it's like it's a like a battle trainer, and you go and like capture the different like flora and the fauna that like roam around World of Warcraft. They turn those into actual like Pokemon basically, and there's like a whole sub community that does that whole thing. And I tried it for a little bit like when it first came out, and I was like, it's fine.
Which is funny because like you've completely hammered yourself to death on Pokepedia, yeah?
Yeah. I'm at 252 of the 300
I thought
Pokemon.
you were gonna say 100, like 252 hours.
Oh no, I'm sure I'm close, but it's like 252 Pokemon out of 300. Spoilers: there are only 300 Pokemon in it as of
How many Pokemon
today.
are there IRL? Or well, I
IRL, it's
guess
like I think like
in
1,200.
universe.
Legit, like
That is insane. You know when I tapped out?
probably around 600.
Mewtwo.
That's Gen 1. Yeah.
Gen 1, I tapped out after
That's
that.
Gen 1. Yeah, dude. They got cooler, arguably.
Red, blue, and yellow. That was out after that.
Now, I will say they're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel, right? Because like
You think?
we were looking at some of the Pokemon that are in the game, and like a Chandelure was in it, and it's just like, guess what it is? I
A
told you.
chandelier?
Yeah, good call. Litwick. What do you think that is?
Litwick?
Yeah, Litwick. What do you think that is?
A candle with a tongue?
Dude, on nail on the head. You his little baby candle with a little fire on top of his head, right? So it's like, yeah, they definitely like they've scraped the bottom of the barrel, like as far as names go. But like when you're on like 1,200, 1,300 Pokemon, and you have to come up with new ones every day, kind of like, yeah, you get there, But it's just, I don't know if like, this one's called Mousy, and it's like a sentient mouse, and it like it's got a tail, and it's a USB cord or something.
So, Mario comes out this weekend, and
I saw that.
I just want to read this review for anyone who didn't see it. So,
Okay.
the film is torturous to sit through, and for me, provoked periods of actual physical discomfort. I had to stab myself repeatedly in the hand with a pen to distract from the howling distress. It's that bad, and it's that offensive, and like that is just that is just a pompous
He
review
she
seeking attention. I get it, dude. I honestly, that is
they
probably that is a great review for how I felt about Moon Knight, to be honest with you.
yeah, like that's
So I get it.
man, and it's how much of that review is real. Like, how do we know that that person didn't just have like a really bad restaurant experience? Their whole life, maybe they got divorced that day too. Their kids,
They
left
literally
them.
gave it a 0 out of 10, meaning that like there's not one redeeming quality, and I find that
It feels almost
find
like they
that-
were paid, right? It's like they came to him like, hey, we need to give you we need to get you need to get a review that's gonna like really bring some eyes, right? And he was like, bet. And so he made it 0 and give it such a horrible review that people are like, I gotta see what this guy's talking about. There's
Yeah.
no way it's that bad. Like, right? It's like a Morbius
Right.
effect almost, where it's like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no
it's
way this
like-
movie is that bad, right?
Yeah, like
because now
I mean, like
I want to see how torturous this movie is.
yeah, because it's like there's no way. There's
Absolutely
just
not, dude.
There's just no way, and I don't even give a fuck. Like Zoe wants to go see it, so like we'll probably go see it.
Oh, we're
but
gonna go
it's
see it.
just like-
Absolutely. We saw the trailer, dude. Like that's the thing too. Is like, okay, for what it's worth, maybe the movie is that bad. But if it's just clips of the trailer, dude, the trailer was phenomenal, dude.
Well,
I
I think that like you gotta
had me hyped as
understand.
shit.
Like, full caveat, this is kind of rage bait, but like Mario doesn't have a fucking story. It's rescue the princess, all right? That's
Yeah,
it.
I mean, yeah,
Who gives a shit? Like, who
Yeah.
gives a shit? And so the fact that they were able to pull out a functional story
A
into the
decent
first
story,
movie,
yeah.
was fine. And so like this one is like, oh, they're going Galaxy, which I think is probably too fast to jump to that part because I love
yeah.
Galaxy's my favorite Mario.
I
for
don't
sure.
even, I don't even know
I
anything about
love
Galaxy. So I'm
it
just
was
like,
on the Wii and it was fucking dope as shit.
I mean, I know that obviously, like it's like a literal galaxy of not Pokemon,
But like it was there
Mario,
were
yeah.
you did it. They were on
different worlds,
planets,
right?
You
Yeah.
were on the outside of planets and stuff, and so like it's the best Mario in my opinion. And that's coming from someone who doesn't really give a fuck about Mario.
Yeah.
But like it's just I don't know, man. Like it's just
Just the idea that
it's just one of those like
yeah.
you read that review and you're just like excuse me, like it done its job because like we're talking about it. Or
Yeah.
whatever, but.
Now, what are the over under on? What's the over under on him getting hired again to do a review? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, apparently it's already broken like opening day records for like what it did last time.
and it's all this person's fault or credit.
I just think
you
that
know? I
like
don't know.
like we could go so many different directions. At the end of the day, it's for children.
Yeah. And it's
They
the
don't give
reason
a
that
fuck.
like this whatever I'm gonna like he sounds she
They
sounds
want
they
they want
sound-
bright colors and cool action pieces. Who they
Yeah.
don't give a shit
They
about.
sound like they're like 50
motivation.
years old and they were forced to go watch this Mario movie, right? No, probably
To be
older,
honest with you,
because, like, even
there's-
50-year-olds probably enjoy it, you know?
There are movies, and it's funny how it works with opinions because there are movies where I don't give a shit what the motivation is. Like, if it's awesome, it's awesome. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
I get it.
I've watched some like cheesy action movies, and I'm like, oh, they killed his dog. I get it.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
no, I love John Wick. I don't think it's cheesy, but
No, it's
I was
great.
that's the first thing that popped in my head. It's like, oh, or they blew up your house as you were like you came home from Vietnam, and you killed everyone. I get it.
Yeah.
Like I get it. Like that's all I need. You know what I mean? I don't
Sometimes
need
it's
you.
okay to turn your brain off and just enjoy a movie for what it is. Face value.
I mean, somebody who's writing a comic book that has kind of
Turning your brain
similar.
off, face value. It's a
I
revenge
mean,
story.
I hope it's a little bit deeper than that, but at the end of the day,
It's a revenge story. It's okay.
you know, how confident in yourself would you be
Extremely.
if I read you a name? Well, yeah, that's true, but there's an overcompensation there. Marvel Comics characters
Okay.
specifically.
All right.
I gave you their name, and you have to tell me what their like hero or villain name is. So I'm going to give you their real name / their alias,
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Real name / alias of the comic
and
book character.
you have to tell me who they are.
Good guy, bad guy.
No, you have to tell me like, for example,
Okay. Let's
we'll
do
give
one.
you
Okay, off the top.
the
Okay.
the layup.
Okay.
Peter Parker is
Spider-Man. Yeah. He's a
okay.
hero. Got you.
Well, I don't need all that stuff.
Okay. So he's
But I mean,
yeah. So he's Spider-Man. You got you. Okay.
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 So there's 12 of them. How many do you think you're gonna get?
Solidly
You're one for one. You're batting 1,000.
7.
7 out of 12.
7 out of 12. Unless you throw me some huge curveballs, like you got a sinker on there, dude.
I
don't
feel
know.
like it's. I'm gonna say. You said 7. That's pretty good. I'm gonna say 6. I'm gonna
Okay.
go under. I'm gonna go
Okay.
under.
All right. It's a safe bet. Always go under, honestly. So always
Just
go
'cause
down, really.
Because I think you can get about 3 of these no problem.
Okay.
And then the rest of them are gonna be like, I don't know.
These are okay. So these are aliases, names
So
of.
I'm
Okay.
giving you the name or the alias.
Got you. I got you. Got you. Okay.
Mike's gonna get these instantly.
Yeah. I mean, what's
As
Mike?
you-
He literally his comic books are his job. For lack of a better word.
Are they?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
He gets paid for comic books.
Wouldn't that be my job?
Yeah.
I don't think he gets paid for any sort of comic book.
He should be. How about that? He should be. Yeah. Pay him.
Yeah.
Pay him money.
Johnny Blaze.
Oh, that's the Heat guy from Fantastic Four. He's the Human Torch.
Wrong.
Oh no, it's no, I got this. No, second guess. It's not the Silver Surfer. It's the guy with the flaming skull head. The drunken driver, Ghost Rider. There we go.
The drunken,
It's Ghost Rider, dude. You put me on the spot.
the drunken driver.
Yeah. Drunken power.
Did we give you a half point? Because it should be one guess.
Okay, fine. I'll give you that one. I was wrong off the top. Okay.
I'll give you like an RBI.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I don't know how that works on the score, but yeah.
so you're out, but like the runner moved.
Hey, I like it. Okay.
Tony Stark.
Oh, that's Iron Man. Yeah. Okay. I gotta be less confident though in my answers because I gotta get these right. I'm trying to bat 700. Okay. Gotta chill out.
Uh-huh.
I can only miss 2 more.
No.
If I wanted 7, oh, it's 12. Never mind. I can only miss 5 more. There we go. I can't. I'm glad I'm not gonna count or anything. That's good.
In Sabanur.
Boy, I don't even know if you can say that on the radio. In Sabanur, huh? That's a good one. That is a deep pull. I feel like it does come from like Black Panther-y, sounds like kind of. Maybe wait, is this so this is like the bad guy name, right?
It's just the name.
Just the name. Okay.
I'm not leaning you one way or the
Oh
other.
man, dude, that is a hard one. I'm gonna go like that's like so we didn't even specify this is like DC or Marvel.
All Marvel. All Marvel.
Oh, our Marvel. Okay, wait, is the Black Manta? Is he? That's DC.
That's
right?
Aquaman.
That's Aquaman. That's DC. Okay. Ah, shit. Is that what's his name? He hunts Spider-Man. Craven.
No.
Am I close?
But you were in the ballpark at the beginning with Black Panther and sort of like Africa and Egypt and sort of
That's
like,
kind of where I was going with it, but I didn't want to like lean too heavy on that.
it's Apocalypse.
That's his name?
Mhm.
Damn, dude. Could have fooled me.
I did.
Yeah, you definitely did, dude.
Aurora Monroe.
My confidence is waning a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
These are
What's
this
the
is
name
not even
again?
all.
Give me the name again.
Aurora Monroe.
Oh, that's Rogue. Hmm.
Same team, not the same. Not
Ah, damn.
correct.
It's that's the Portal Girl.
The Portal Girl.
Yeah, she does the portals.
No, it's Storm.
Ah, so close. You know, felt like I got closer with the second one. Like I was closer to Storm than I was with Rogue. You know,
Kurt Wagner.
boy howdy, I tell you, I'm burning through all my misses right now. That's for sure. What was the name again? What was that? Kurt Manure.
Kurt Wagner
Okay, damn. Okay, so
or Kurt Wagner.
okay, so here's my brain goes, right? Here's where my brain goes. Like my brain goes, you wouldn't do two X-Men back to back, right? So I can't do the X-Men again. So it's not one of the X-Men. So I've got to go like, but then you already did Spider-Man. You've already done Iron Man. You've already done the
I'll be
Fantastic
honest with you.
Four.
I gave you all the easy ones already.
Okay, shit. Damn, dude. My confidence is waning a little bit for
No,
sure.
no, there's one. There's one
Okay.
more easy one. There's one more easy.
Kurt Wagner, right?
Kurt Wagner.
Okay, so he's German. You give. Oh, is that Colossus? There's no way, right?
Well, he's Russian.
You know, they're close together, right? So
Ooh.
close enough. Close enough.
Okay. Are you saying?
Uh,
By the way, that's Peter Rasputin.
is that? He's another Russian, right?
No, that's Colossus is Peter Rasputin.
Okay, this is like Colossus's colostomy bags, like his like cousin. So Peter Wagner.
Wagner.
Okay, so that's definitely
You were right.
You're giving me Germanish vibes there.
Correct.
Okay, so
Correct.
oh no way, is that Red Skull?
No,
Ah, is
but
it Dr. Mangala? No, his
I appreciate the effort. It's Nightcrawler.
damn, dude. Wait, Nightcrawler's German? I had no
Yes.
idea. Is it like the movies? Like, isn't he like from like Slovakia or something? I don't know, man. I honestly I couldn't pinpoint like what kind of accent he was going for there in that movie, if I'm being honest. So
Well, I think he's going to be in Doomsday or whatever.
sick.
Here you go. Susan Storm.
Oh, dude. Fuck, I feel like I should know this one. It sounds
You-
so
you should.
familiar. Yeah.
You should. I'll give you a clue. You were very
Fantastic-
close.
No, the Fantastic Four, right? Is that the chick, right? The chick in the Fantastic Four?
What's the chick's
Mrs.
name?
Invisible or whatever the hell her name is?
Well, Mrs. Invisible is the Incredibles.
No, that's Miss Invincible. Okay, first of all, and that's Helen Parr. Okay,
Okay,
I know that.
fair enough.
Check my search history. It's fine. Man, what was her name? Shit.
You-
Invisible Girl. I don't.
She's not a girl. She's a.
Oh, Invisible Woman.
There you go.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'll give you that one just to get your
So far, I think
confidence
I'm
back
300. Okay, I'm batting 300 right now.
up.
It's probably like less than that, but hey, no.
3.5.
Okay.
You're 4. You got Invisible Woman.
Okay.
You got Spider-Man.
Tony, Spider.
You got Iron Man, and you
Iron
got
Man, yeah.
half a Johnny. So,
Got you. Half a Johnny, baby. Let's go.
Arkady Grigorovich Rosevich. Ain't no way in hell you're gonna get this one. Honestly, my clue to you is one of my favorite villains of all time.
Oh, he's a villain this time. Damn, dude. Okay. One of your favorite villains of all time?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, dude.
Do you want to use a lifeline?
Yeah, I'll use a lifeline, sure.
I bought a statue of this guy when we
Oh,
went
dude,
to
is it
Toy
Omega
Bomb.
Red?
It is Omega Red.
Okay, shit, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What a lifeline for sure. I didn't know he was a bad guy. I thought he was a good guy. I had no
Fuck,
idea.
no.
I thought he
No,
was like a
him
good guy. I
or-
think he like teamed up with Cable or something. I don't know.
no, him and Wolverine hate each other.
Fair enough.
Matt Gargan. These nuts.
Yeah, dude. Gargle on these balls, dude. That sounds like
Matt-
the Cyclops.
So Mac Gargan.
Sounds like what Cyclops would be called, like on the side there, like his like what is that government name? Yeah, but it's probably not, so I won't go with that answer. Matt Gargle and Balls, Damon. Man, I feel like these are such toss ups for you, like easy like layups for you, and here I am shooting from the half court line.
I've
you know?
been reading comics for 30 fucking years, Jacob.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be okay. So let me draw deep here. That's Vulture?
You know what? I respect the fact that you did that Same universe, same rogues gallery, not the villain
Ah,
though.
damn, dude.
It's Scorpion.
Okay, shit, I wouldn't have got that. I didn't even, I forget that
Well,
Scorpion was technically in, like, yeah, only from the Spider-Man 2 game that we played, like,
well,
for
he's
10
the he
minutes.
is by all accounts he's the villain in the new Spider-Man movie, right?
I have no idea. I haven't seen that.
I didn't watch the trailer, but he was in the post-credit scenes for the first Spider-Man.
Let's see, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I was close.
Um,
I was close. Damn.
Scott Summers.
Oh, that's Cyclops, right?
Look at
That's
you.
that's Cyclops. Yeah, I remember
Good
that one.
job.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
that's at 5.
I think I got 5 so far. Yeah. How many more do I
Peter,
got?
the Spider-Man.
I got Spider-Man, Tony, Mrs. Invisible, Invisible Lady, the Human
Cyclops.
Torch. No, no, not Human Torch. I got half a point for him. That was the Green Lantern.
1,
Oh, fucking what is this? The Human. What is
2,
fucking why is?
3, 4 and you're at 4.5.
Okay, okay, okay.
It was Ghost Rider.
All right, Ghost Rider. That's what it. Yeah.
Richard, aka Dick Ryder. So Dick Ryder.
Oh damn, dude, this one does hit hard. It's funny.
Richard Ryder, Dick Ryder.
Oh damn. There's no way. Is that another? Is that another iteration of? Fucking, you just said it too, dude. Jesus Christ, why can I not remember? Is that another iteration of Ghost Rider?
I would
No.
no repeat villain
Okay,
or hero
okay,
either one.
okay. So Dick Ryder, dude. Oh man. Ah, it sounds so familiar. You're gonna say it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's obviously who that is.
I don't know if you know anything about this person.
Okay, Dick Ryder, dude. Fucking Richard Ryder.
You're focused on the last name too much.
Yeah, I know. It can't be that easy.
You were thinking of the Ghost Rider that drives a car.
Is there one that drives a car?
Yeah, it's Robbie Reyes,
Robbie Reyes.
the lamest Ghost Rider. But I got to be careful because people would accuse me of being a racist because he's Hispanic, and I think that cars are lame and motorcycles are awesome. So
Okay, to be fair, it's only racist depending on how they drew, like what car he was driving, because I feel like there's definitely a car that you would go with, but it's like, hey,
I just don't find Robbie. I'm a kid of the '90s, so my Ghost Riders, I'm ride or die.
That's fair. Okay, okay, sorry. I
With
mean,
Johnny and
I'm
Danny,
stalling.
so.
I'm stalling. Okay, that's gonna be like, okay,
Think
Richard
space.
Ryder. Yeah. Okay, Richard Ryder. We haven't gone cosmic in a hot minute. No, wait, is that
That's
no?
think
Um,
you're in the right. You're right. You're there.
is that Silver Surfer? Is that one of them? Or am I close? No, no. Okay, I can't get it. I can't get it. No, but he's galactic in a sense. Mysterio.
Do you have an answer?
I'm gonna go with Mysterio.
No, it's Nova.
Would have never got that. Would have never
I
got
didn't. It's fine.
that. Would have never got it. So
It's because he's not in the MCU yet. And the final one is Raven Darkholme.
damn, dude. Raven Darkholme.
Which is an awesome name, by the
It
way.
is good. I was about to say that's a DC name that I was thinking of, like the actual.
You were
Raven
thinking
from DB,
Raven, yeah.
from DC. No, it wasn't.
From the Teen Titans.
Yeah, Teen Titans Go. Shit, dude. Raven Darkholme. Very broody character. It sounds like very dark. I'm getting vibes. Is that Mystique's real name? I feel like no, it's too heavy on the X-Men, right? Is it? I feel like you wouldn't go that heavy on X-Men. Is this another one of those like super deep pulls from like the?
I will say this. In the last 10 minutes, you have said the name.
Damn, dude, really?
Mm-hmm.
In the last 10 minutes. What did I even say the last 10 minutes? What did I even say, dude? Man.
I just want you to know that this is great. And the people at home,
They're playing along with it now. They're screaming at me. They're
you've made
yelling.
you've made it entertaining. I'll give you that.
But this is why I could never do good on those game shows, because I feel like I would never live it down. I would just shit the bed so hard that I couldn't go to like restaurants anymore. I couldn't go out like grocery shopping. People like, you fucking idiot, every time I walk past, So
There would be a lot of that, but I think
Okay.
you got to make it endearing and charming. And
is this Rogue?
is that your answer,
That's gonna be my answer. I'm gonna lock it in because I don't know.
brother? It's Mystique.
I named it. You didn't even react, dude. Are you
No,
kidding
I know.
me?
You said it, and I was just like, yeah.
I had it there, dude. I feel like that's honestly, that's dirty. That's dirty. I had the name, and you were like, you should have been like, ding, ding, ding. You're
That
right, and I would have been
that
like, okay.
yeah, but you name a lot of names, so I have to get your final answer. That's like one of those situations where like you hit it right, and
Hmm.
then it's a foul ball, but the ump
Then it,
says
yeah. I feel like that's probably like one of those foul balls you hit it and it goes foul and you think it's gonna be foul, but then it curves back into being fair play before it gets past third base and they throw it to first and get you out and you're like, that's bullshit, dude. That's whatever, dude. That's whatever.
yeah.
I feel like I
So
did
how
all
do you
right though. I think it's like 5 out of 12.
for
You know,
right. So
that's
I got
fine.
I got the under. Um, I I could come back next week with the DC.
Yeah, we could do it next week, sure. I mean, like I know less about DC characters. Maybe I know more
That's
though. That maybe like I don't know. I don't know, man.
I don't know. Well, the MCU has helped with you,
Yeah.
right? And I also didn't want to go heavy on MCU characters. I wanted to see, and as someone who's maybe read 20 comic books in your whole life,
Me? It's probably less than that, man. Honestly, like I don't know what it is. I can't. Now manga, I've read
it's
hundreds of
so
manga,
funny
dude.
because like you would think comics would be your thing. They're like 24 pages. It's fucking pictures and colors, and manga has no colors, and it's like
I don't know.
150 pages.
I don't know.
It is
I
strange.
will argue comic books are hard to read. You know,
Oh, they are not hard to read.
there's a
Manga
because
is backwards,
I
brother.
was reading the Court of Owls and I was like, it's really cool. Don't get me wrong, super awesome. Everything I love about it, but they jam those pages so full with stuff, and it's like,
To be fair, that is a regular comic book that has been compacted
yeah. But I feel
down.
like even on a
So
page spread out, that's a lot of dialect, dude.
it's dialogue.
Dialogue, same thing, really. You think about it. Like that's where that's so Jujutsu Kaisen, that's where they lost me, right? I got all the way to the very end of Jujutsu Kaisen, like the last like 20 chapters were such a slog because it was like just pages and pages of them explaining the plan and or like what happened and it's like, oh, you got this guy and he like did this move and like he has this special ability and like this activates this and like then he goes and it's like pages and pages of dialogue. I'm just like, dude,
That's called
I
exposition.
need flashy colors again, please. Like sprinkle them in here. You know what I mean? Like,
That's what I think. I don't know, man. I would argue that the absolute Batman and stuff is like the perfect jumping on point for stuff because
yeah.
there's dialogue, but like it's just filled with just like badassery,
The
man.
I feel like the artwork alone, like you could honestly take all the words out of it and just have just like primal it and just have like just all artwork and it would still tell a good story. I'd still be like, yeah, I get it. That's sick. I like that. You know, that's sick. It's fucking cool. But
It is interesting because I'm not shitting on you because that would be weird.
damn it,
And
shit away.
people
I say,
are
you know,
people are into that kink, but not me.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. No
no,
people thank you.
but like you are more into like manga and stuff than you are comics, but like I'm the inverse, bro.
Yeah,
You couldn't like I
opposites attract, dude. I know.
I to be fair, I've never tried to read a manga
It's
other than
I
like
feel
I've
like
opened
it
it up
would.
and it and the backwardsness. I don't.
It would be one of those things where like I don't think you could take yourself out of it enough to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Not to say that like you wouldn't enjoy it because you like it, but it's like you'd be
I
too
appreciate the medium and the storytelling and like what it does, but like it's just not encoded in my DNA.
yeah. And in fact, they don't. There's you very seldom get a colored manga as well. Like it's like obviously it's
I mean, I could read. I mean, The Walking Dead was black and white
that's
when I read it.
hilarious. Yeah. I mean, but it's
Um,
like there's definitely times where like you can tell that there's like crunch culture going on because like it'll be just like it'll be like a really detailed fight and stuff like that, and it'll cut to like a page where like they're all stick figures all of a sudden and like fucking fall. It's
I mean,
just so
I'll
bad.
be honest with you, comics do that too. Like, I noticed it a lot when I was reading the most recent Turtles stuff, where
Mhm.
like the close-ups, yeah, are more detailed on the turtles, but then like sky shots, and they're like
Yeah,
barely sketches,
it's
and
like that in
and
between
like
frame of like animation where it's like
so
just
much so that
blobs.
like you could they're turtles, and the only way you can tell the difference the turtles is their skin tone, because the turtles have different skin tones.
Got you.
Like they didn't even put the bandanas on it. That's how
Dude, it's so
like
funny.
it was.
Like
It was
I'll see shots. So like I'll see like every now and then I'll see like clips or whatever where people are like this is, and people say this anime was peak, and it's like a shot like a 5 second clip of Naruto where like this mouth doesn't even move when he's talking, and it's like so funny. It's like, yeah, no, dude. As a kid, that shit would have been like fire as hell, dude.
yeah.
But, hey man, whatever you got to do. But honestly, I feel like I crushed that quiz. Come
I
back
think you
with
did
DC
okay.
next week, and I'll fucking crush that shit too. I'm back on top. I could probably go again and get 7 out of 12. So, same list.
I
Run it back. Don't do
said
that. No, because I'll fail again. No, I don't want to fail again. That's fine. What's funny is like I know that I wouldn't be able to get 12 out of 12. Like,
I think you could do more than, but I think you would get them confused.
yes.
I think you would go with the over on 7. If 7 is the betting, that's what we should just do. We should just turn this into a gambling podcast, and it's
Welcome
a quiz
back
every
to
week.
the fucking what is a gambling site? I don't know. There's 100 of them. Whatever. This is the
This is
Sports Kings.
This is Spaghetti Kings.
Spaghetti Kings podcast. Get your bets here today, folks. Man,
And it's like if you've listened to all these episodes, there's like that's your study guide of like like where your level of like
dude,
intellect
oh
is
my
on.
god, dude! And imagine like there's gonna be people who are like listen from day one, right? I don't know if anybody. I don't know.
It would have to be live, I think, right?
Yeah, for sure. It'd be like a live quiz bowl on spaghetti knowledge or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't even think I could do good because there's like truly like it's weird that I don't. Maybe it's embarrassment, maybe it's ADHD, but it's like I don't remember half of what I say when I leave the podcast. Like it's like it's like severance for me is when this podcast starts recording, and then I turn it off, and I'm like, I never said that.
I hope I didn't say anything. And then it's like you listen back to it,
Yeah,
and
dude,
people start like you're like, oh shit.
I hope I didn't say anything like extremely racist or like I don't know, like vaguely sexist. You know, I hope I didn't do any of that. And like, then I start getting hate comments. I'm like, oh. I guess the other me said that,
Then
huh?
you start trying to justify. I didn't say that.
I didn't say it like that, dude. No, I didn't say it like that. I didn't mean it like that, dude. Don't even about it. Whatever.
My favorite thing is going into Root like a couple days later when like Jim and Ben listen to it and they're like roasting you for the things that you say, and you're just like, no,
Yeah, when you get as old as I am, man, it's just like you're gonna get roasted. You just gotta roll with the punches.
I'm
you know?
older than you.
Hey man, what can I say to you? I'm old. I'm an old soul.
I do feel like you do exude a youthful energy.
It's because I'm
You do.
ignorant, dude. I'm ignorant, man.
Are
I'll tell
you saying that young people are ignorant?
Yes. Yes, confidently, yes. They're very ignorant. Young people are very ignorant. And I say that as an ignorant young person, right?
Yeah.
So,
right.
but if you're younger than me, you're stupid. Sorry.
Let me ask you this. I was thinking about
Hit me.
the other day when I was eating food.
The other day.
And the other day I was eating food, as you do, sustenance.
You were thinking about how
And-
scary it would be to like just start choking when nobody's home, right? Because that's what
No.
I worry about.
I have never once thought of that in my life, Jacob.
I don't want to derail you, but we'll talk about it later.
Not once in my
You
life.
never once have been concerned that you're going to be chomping down on a hot dog, your wife's at work, your daughter's at school, and you just take too big of a bite. Your dogs are licking your
No,
face.
because
while
I know
you're
how to
choking on the
eat,
ground
bro.
dead, dude. Like, no, dude. You tell me that's never crossed your mind once? You've never heard somebody talking about how to save your life, wait if you're choking home alone, and saw that video, and then
Nope.
went home and like thought about how like, oh, what do I do in that situation? Do I,
No, I've had the premonitions or of like what happens if I have a heart attack.
That's fine, dude. I feel like a heart attack's cool versus like choking to death. Yeah. No. If it
What
comes
do you
to-
mean cool?
Give me a heart attack before you give me a choking to death, dude. Absolutely. Because as far as to be fair, all I know
Maybe
about heart
stop trying to
attacks-
eat a hot dog all the way through without chewing.
All I know about heart attacks is that the movies make it look really sudden and really quick, and you clutch your chest and you fall over dead. Right? That's all I know about it, and it looks like hella rad compared to like
No, you're
turning purple and fucking just dying from being lack of oxygen. That sounds terrifying. So
yeah, but your body is like has that natural fucking gag reflex to prevent that.
people choke all the time, dude.
I
People choke all the
understand that.
time.
I understand that, but it's like when your kids were fucking babies and they would choke.
Yeah,
They
terrifying.
I understand, but they made it.
Yeah, it's so terrifying, dude. Right? I don't know, man. Whatever.
Anyways,
Yeah. What was your point? What were you thinking about?
so do you think we have reached a point in food what I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Do you think we've reached the point where a hamburger, a cheeseburger, is the best it will ever be? And I don't mean like one specific. Like I just mean that like hamburgers and cheeseburgers have been around for so long and we've done all these things and like, I feel like we've jumped the shark where it's just like put all this fucking ooze and shit on top of your burger because it's
Yeah,
like
that's what you're
we've
saying.
we've mastered the cheeseburger. But like, is there a point with food? And I was using cheeseburger as the jumping off point with everything where like it becomes like this fucking German chocolate cake can never be any better than this.
Yeah, I do think
Like
yes.
with everything. Do you think that and do you think as humans we chase that? Or as like culinary people chase that? Because like I think you watch like diners, drive-ins, and dives, right?
Yeah.
And like it's like you see all these places and like it's like oh, you watch them make a fucking cheeseburger and you're like, that's probably really good, but
Yeah,
like
but it's just
how
like
is but how is that any different than what I do with a cheeseburger?
yeah. Well, they don't fuck
My
it up, I
cheeseburgers are
guess.
good. They're
Yeah.
probably not like the best in the world, but they're good.
Yeah.
But it's like, what do you go to? This is an ignorant question, but like, what do you go to culinary school for?
I
Like,
mean, to do that, to like, and then
I know
but to like make a deconstructed cheeseburger where it's like, okay, today I made you a deconstructed cheeseburger where it's like a patty of meat. I've cooked it a little bit medium rare. I've got the lettuce, and it's just like a burger, but they have it taken apart and just on a
because
plate, and you got to eat it, and you got to put it together yourself.
and maybe it's just because of an amalgamation of how I grew up, my disinterest in like fancy things, but like cooking culture seems very like pretentious.
Look, I don't mean to be hateful right now, right? But
Do you agree though?
yes, I think that
Like all of them, like
anytime,
Gordon Ramsay, and they all just seem like a bunch of fucking miserable motherfuckers. Just because
yes,
it's like,
if
oh, you can
you
make a fucking salmon turnabout.
if
Okay,
you gave me
cool.
the choice to go to the burger shop we went down to in Florida or a 5-star Michelin restaurant, I'm picking the
Burger
burger
shop.
shop every single
Same.
fucking time because I
Same.
don't want to go and eat this little dipshit little piece of spray foam that's like, oh, this is a cheeseburger. It's not, no, it doesn't actually taste like a cheeseburger. It's going to give you the sensation of eating a cheeseburger, right? It's like, no, give me a fucking cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Because so I'm out here saying that like if you're rich, pretentious,
But
eating
is
in
that
these
a
5-star restaurants, I'm cool for the chefs or whatever, but also go fuck yourself, like because it's not good food. Sorry, not sorry.
I think that I think there are places that are like good. It's just like, we go to other countries, like, they have different cultures. So like you have to sort of participate, right? You
Yeah.
have to participate in that if you want to, not necessarily fit in, but like if you don't want to be fucking labeled as a, arrogant
I think
American,
it's
like
also
you
good to experience that because like there's no
sure.
telling. Like now,
But it's
granted,
like you remember the Salt Bay guy, right? Like that there's no way that shit was any good.
he should have been canceled the minute he started
Then
flexing
no,
his forearms, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Your
like
shit.
there's no
It's because people have went to hasn't there been a whole thing where like people went to these restaurants and they sucked ass? Like it was like
yeah. Yeah.
overpriced bullshit steaks or whatever, and like horrible cuts of meat. And it's like the only thing is he's out there with his like dull ass fucking knife trying to carve it off the side of a bone or whatever, and it's pathetic looking. And he's like a tiny man or whatever. But I don't know why I'm going so hard at him, but he's a piece of shit. Fucking. Just trying to start beef with people now, just for no reason. But hey, that's what podcasting was when we got it started. But anyways, yeah, I just like I do think that I don't know if like it's one of those things where we've reached peak food or whatnot, because like obviously there's going to be advances in science and stuff like that are there, but it's like I do think in the realm of like back to your example of like the cheeseburger, like I think it's okay just to have a cheeseburger, right? Like
Okay.
there's a point that there's a diminishing return point where it's like with the ghost pepper bun and shit like that, like with the Burger King and whatnot. It's like just focus on like making your actual burgers good, please. Like
it's just like you go to a pizza place and you order a cheeseburger and complain that the cheeseburger is like shit. And it's like, yeah, because you went to a pizza place.
yeah, it's like yeah,
But also like
it's
people
cool that they offer that. They shouldn't have to offer that. They're a pizza place. You know what I mean?
people have want to give me shit when I'm like, dude, they're the classics for a reason. Like I don't need a bunch. I listen. This is not like a grandiose statement. Like if you like mushrooms and what I call garbage, if you like mushrooms
Yeah,
and
if you want the kitchen sink on the pizza, I get it.
that's fine. But to me, if you can't make a good pepperoni pizza, I have no trust that you will be able to make anything else good. If you can't make a cheeseburger fucking delicious, I'm supposed to believe that you can make this super baconator farmhouse extravaganza good?
That's my
No,
point. Is that,
because
like,
you're overcompensating by putting all this shit on your burger because your burger sucks.
that's ultimately my point where it's like, these restaurants are offering new things left and right, and it's like, hey guys, your regular shit sucks. Like maybe we
Yeah.
work on that, right? Maybe we
That's-
work before we start hopping into like the new ultimate extreme chicken sandwich where it's like a live chicken on a bun. Like, how about we work on like just the normal stuff that you guys have every day, right? Your fries are
And
fucking soggy, you put, and it's like, because it goes even further where it's like, that's the reason that food sucks to begin with is because you keep doing shit like this, and now they're forced. These barely paid minimum wage employees are now forced to learn how to make your new stupid fucking sandwich.
or it's because capitalism and these suits are constantly
Oh,
trying
buddy.
to innovate and give reason. It's just like, bro, like it's like, and I listen, I do understand the appeal because like we are Taco Bell connoisseurs, so it's like
Yeah.
every other like 6 weeks, whatever, they have something new. It's not really new because it's something they used to have, and I get seasonal and rotational stuff. I am fine with that, but it's like I don't know. Like we went somewhere the other day, and I was like looking at their menu. It was Chili's actually, and I was just looking at all this stuff, and I was like, I just want a fucking burger.
Yeah.
Like I don't want all this. Like this menu is like fucking quad
It's
fold.
it is 90 to 95% filler. It's legit.
And
Like,
honestly, dude, let me tell you something. We went to the Chili's out by the big fancy theater in Turkey Creek
okay, damn.
because we had to go to Costco.
Yeah.
Honestly, so it's like a newer Chili's. So it's more of like it's more modern in design. So it felt clean. Might have been the best Chili's I've ever had in my entire fucking life.
Hell yeah, dude.
The burger was so fucking hot, I couldn't eat it.
Nice. That's
The
honestly
fries
good time.
were the fries were crispy and still hot when I was finishing up my burger.
That's insane.
The
That's
chips,
insane. It's like an insane pull. That's like you're like pulling Pokemon cards right now. You just pulled an ultra rare. Like, that's insane.
the
Yeah.
chips were hot and salted and no soggies.
Damn.
The waitress, unbelievable, rotating out like chips and dip, and had our drinks filled. I was like, I'm gonna have to go to Chili's more because like
it's like
the
legit, they
Chili's,
got another customer. They got you back.
because like the Chili's by our house across from the Target, it's the one that would have been close to you.
yeah, I know. Just,
Fucking sucks. It sucks. And like it sucks so bad that I just got tired of eating Chili's.
yeah, that's the one. I don't know what it was. They can't cook a fucking chicken tender to save their life.
They can't cook you anything, dude.
It's like every single time because I get the honey chipotle, honey
Honey?
chipotle, the honey chipotle.
Did you say it
I don't
like
know. I
that?
just roll out of my mouth. I'm slurring my words. I'm having a stroke probably or a heart attack maybe. But like the honey chipotle chicken tenders, every single time it was like
Honey.
chewy. They're just chewy. I don't like that. Like fucking cook your
Yeah.
chicken. It wasn't pink in the middle, but it was like that chewy where it's like they pulled it a little early. They didn't let it cook all the way through. They
And there's a tendon in there.
yeah, like where it's like temping. It's probably temping at like 155 and not 165 like it should be. But hey, like who's gonna say?
Yeah.
He's not gonna pull his meat thermometer.
Are
out.
you an eater, a texture eater like myself and my wife, where like if you're eating a chicken sandwich and you get like a bad gristly bite, you won't eat the rest of it?
Yeah, I don't like it, man. Because it's like I've done that to myself like home cooking where it's like you're eating a pulled chicken sandwich and you get a little bit of bone that like because it's, every now and then it'll sneak through, man. Like those bones are tricky, so it's like and it ruins the whole vibe. It just ruins the whole vibe. I get a bone. I'm like now because I'm worried about is there another one in there? It's probably not, but like
Yeah.
my brain's like there probably is.
Then you're
Probably not.
pissed. Then you're pissed off because you did all that work.
Yeah,
And now you're not gonna eat it.
dude. You will never catch me angrier than whenever I fuck up a meal. I did it yesterday because like I didn't fuck it up too bad, but like broilers, I'm not good with broilers. Anybody with ADHD, don't do broil. You're not gonna
burn
get
it.
You're gonna fucking burn it. I did that yesterday. I turned it on broil, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes,
Black.
black, and I was like so pissed. Look back at Shelby. She's like got a face of like you fucked it up, didn't you? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm angry now. I'm angry now, but I'm not outwardly angry. I'm very internally angry. I was angry at myself. I was not angry at anybody else.
It's so man. There are days, brother. There are days where I honestly there was a point. Where was it? It was like I think it was sometime last week where I'm like, this is so weird. I was like, I wish I had Jacob's ability to feign ignorance in this moment because I am so mad and angry and pissed off and like I was just like if like I want to smash something,
Damn,
right?
dude.
Because it was the I was the day that I sent you a message and I fucking went off, and I'm just like, is this healthy to be this angry at something? But like what I did though is like I was able to vent and fucking yell about it to you about it was like had to deal with like
That's
the
the healthy
pipes.
part of it, really.
But I had made the decision. I am not, because it was like between work and the fucking floors, and like I couldn't get a hold of the motherfuckers. Like they were so goddamn eager to rip my fucking floors apart in my kitchen, and now I can't get a hold of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice. That's
yeah.
great. I
And
love
so
that.
like, and I'm like trying to figure out what the next steps are and all that. Anyway, so there was this like it was just like a shit storm of stuff that had happened, and
Yeah.
like it compounded. And I had made that decision. I'm like, I'm not going to let this ruin my fucking day. I'm going to be mad. I'm going to recognize the mad. I'm going to sit in it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go fucking play hunt. I'm going to just do something that
I
takes
remember
my.
that. Yeah, dude. Because I was like, I was texting you. I was like,
You're like,
are
I don't
you
know.
sure that you want to play hunt? Because
And I
like
was like, I'm fucking playing.
because I was like, I know that days like this are not the best days to play hunt because if hunt turns around and fucking shits on you, that's not gonna make anything better
I
at
know.
the end of the day.
I think it ended up being okay.
Yeah.
But it was just like, oh man, it's just have internal conflict these days with like what, because like Zoe's getting older now, and now she's at that age. She's between the 8 and 12 age, which they say is the most impressionable age, and the discovery and the like the self-worth stage starts, where like all of the stuff has longer term effects, if you will. So like if she sees me fucking flip my shit, like this is going to be the core memory that she's going to remember when she's 16,
Yeah.
20 years old. Like, well, my dad couldn't handle those, these moments because he would fucking crash out. So like now that that information has been brought to me, I'm actively trying to be
But
like when she fucking, but when she like fucking smarts off to me, like her mouth, and I'm just like,
it is. I will say it's very hard as a parent.
my dad would punch me in the mouth, like wouldn't hesitate, would smack me in the fucking mouth if I talk to him the way that she fucking talks to me.
Yeah, I get
And
that. Yeah.
like,
Different parenting styles, obviously, but
yes,
yeah.
but also like I don't want to yell. And it's just like, God damn. And I don't want to get into all that stuff. But, anyways, all that to say is like, now that I know that this information is pertinent and it is present in my frontal cortex here, that it's like every reaction I have now has like a gate. And it's like, hey, bud, is your daughter around? If she's not, crash the fuck out.
Yeah,
If she is, because like softball has also done that too. Because it's like, I don't want to be that coach. You know what I mean? We've talked about it. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to be the super hard ass coach, but it's like, how do you motivate? How do you do this? Blah 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 blah.
But
So
I think that it is also like there is a healthy bit to it where it's like okay to be mad, and it's because I think that a lot of that it being okay to be mad goes back to like how you express your anger too.
Sure.
Like, as far as like because you want them to understand, not necessarily the right or wrong ways to like deal with anger, but it is kind of like a guidance to like, hey, this is how I process my anger, and it's like you can do it obviously like in small bursts, but like I don't know, man.
but it's also one of those things as a parent where like there is so much more behind me that your 8-year-old brain doesn't see.
Yeah,
The
and it's not until
world
like
that
they get
you
older that they'll understand it too. So
Right, but it's like that is sort of like the buildup, right? That's I'm the volcano and all that shit is the baking soda,
it's
and
that
it's just
meme.
like,
It's that
and
meme
you're
with
the
like
fucking vinegar, and like the slightest vinegar from you just erupts,
yeah, and you got to
and
remember
it's not your fault.
yeah. It's like that meme though too of like that like that where the guy's like holding his kid and like a bunch of knives in his back and whatnot. And it's like it's so
Yeah.
funny. But no, man, it's like I think it's okay. But then because what I struggle with, that's what I was trying to remember. I thought like what I struggle with is like I don't know at what point are you supposed to be angry, right? Because it's
when
like
you feel it.
well, I mean, like it's like okay, so like take your situation, right? Where it's like you got all this shit going on, people like just dumping shit on you constant, whatever. It's like, and it's like in my brain, I'm like, okay, like there ain't shit I can do about it, right? And I turn off, but then it's like, is that the right thing to do? Because like you got to hold people accountable too, right? Because that's what happens is like people think that they instead of because it is in some way it is a form of like victim blaming, right? Where you're the one getting shit on, you're the one upset about it, you're yelling and screaming, you're throwing things, and like the person on the other side only sees you throwing the shit, but they don't realize how much shit's been thrown at you, kind of situation. So it's like, at what point do we hold the other parties that are causing the shitstorm accountable, right? Because it's like because
Yeah.
like insurance companies, they shouldn't get away with it. Absolutely not. Fuck them.
But they do.
I know that's what I'm saying, but it's like, so like what I struck was like, I'm wanting to be like, nah, dude, fucking get angry at him. But at the same time, it's like, but then if my brain's like, it's a constant battle between two wolves inside of me, where it's like, do I get angry and like be angry and not be able to do anything about it, or do I just say anything I do about it? You know. So it's I don't know, man.
It's like and who's to say, but it's like the anger, is it justified?
Yeah.
And if you feel that you are being taken advantage of by insurance or by a restoration company or by your boss, like your gut, your instinct is a natural defense mechanism. Like that's kind of what anxiety kind of is. It's just like, oh no, this is not
Yeah,
like
just
something
constantly turned on. Like the defense mechanism is constantly on.
right. It's a fucking firewall all the time. But like in a way, it allows you to recognize, okay, obviously it's turned up to 11 when you're like super anxious, like you and my wife, and it's just like all these situations, but like you kind of bring your own anxiety on because you make up these made up scenarios that are like 1 in a billion gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
And so, right. But then, and it's just so funny because, as I've said so many times, like I'm great in high pressure situations. I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm collected. But it's like those little compounding things where like my pipes fucking burst, and then these motherfucking insurance companies, and then my boss wants this, and then this, and this, and this. And it was just like, it just becomes too much. It's like those little like they become pinhole leaks instead of all out floods.
I think you handled it pretty well though, because it's okay to like, I think you stew in it for a little bit, but it's whenever you let it carry on for days where it's like it becomes toxic and unhealthy. But it's the same. But then
yes, but it's the mental state of living in this
the current climate doesn't help much either. Yeah,
doesn't help. And then it's, for me, it is a desperation to have some semblance of control in my life that is slowly being taken away at every fucking turn. And it's like even the things that I've always been able to control or be in control of are being taken away, right? So it's just like at a certain point, it's just like it's just take.
And when do I get?
Right. And
When
it's
do
just
I
like,
get something?
and a lot of it just becomes like, okay, I'm almost 37 and like I'm just tired of playing the game. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we got a fucking crash course in all this bullshit, and I feel like we got some chapters, we got a lot of chapters added on that crash course, and like I would like for some fucking chill.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we're not even on the crash course we were taught. Like it's like that test that you get in school where it's like,
my God.
hey, your teacher's teaching this thing, but then you get the test and it's like, hey, that wasn't on any of the tests that I took, or on the end of the quizzes.
That's the American education system.
Yeah, so that's what we're living through right now. It's like we're on unprecedented waters, my friend. So
yes. We done?
You know, my knees are starting to hurt. So yeah, I think so.
Well, maybe you don't have to stand up, bro.
I don't know, man. Maybe
Let
it's
me
my
ask
new
you-
thing. I'm gonna stand up for the next.
Okay?
3
I want
episodes.
to. I want to get into your brain real quick.
Okay.
We sort of talked about it when you decided you were like not gonna drink coffee anymore. So are you done completely with coffee?
Oh no, like I did it for, I think I did it for about 3 weeks, almost a month, with no caffeine. I didn't really feel a difference. I mean, in the mornings, definitely like where I don't feel like I'm relying. I don't have a cup of coffee until like probably like 9 o'clock, but I only do 1 cup now, so I feel good like all day. But it's fun, you know.
You don't want to do the sugar cleanse?
I want to do it. Don't get me wrong. I want to do it. That's a whole thing. I have to have it planned out. You know,
Yeah.
it'd be a whole thing. I might have to go to like a retreat to do it. You know? Right.
Do you do things subconsciously for attention?
Probably. Yeah, I
Like
mean, subconsciously, probably. Yeah. I mean,
Like the standing up part, like obviously I know standing desk, yada yada, etc. But like you have never stood during the podcast, and
Which is
200
weird, right? It's kind of crazy.
352 episodes in, you've now decided I'm going to stand. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of why. Other than I want to and felt like it, because I feel like it goes deeper.
That, I mean, to be fair, that's probably like the gist of it. Is like I don't know why today.
But
I
like
just felt
why?
it.
But why? Where did the spark come from? Where you're just like, you know what? Because like again, I've never mentioned it because I never wanted to give you the satisfaction, but I will. The fucking jacket that you've worn for like 25 straight episodes now.
Yeah.
You just randomly decided to do it one day.
Honestly, I got it at Goodwill, and I was like, I just want to wear this on the podcast now. That's gonna
Okay,
be my whole
fucking
thing.
Alan Wake.
It's gonna be my whole thing. But no, like what happened?
Yeah,
is
so it's going to be this whole thing. Yeah, so again,
my
so it's
wife
like you
got a
forward
new
thought about it.
standing desk, so she gave me her old one, and
You
then I
guys
was like,
go through more desk than a fucking elementary school.
"Hey, buddy, how about you calm down? Okay, first of all,
Jesus fucking Christ.
to be fair,
You
we
do.
only have 3
It's a
desks, 4 desks
That's not what I said.
that we've bought,
How many have you built?
2 or 3.
Since
like-
COVID.
but-
Since COVID. So you're looking at 7 desks in
Yeah.
6 years.
That's 6 years, dude. That's a lot.
That's a desk a year, bro.
But guess what? All those desks are still in rotation,
you-
except for the ones that I built because I had to scrap
They
them.
were shit. They were
No,
shit.
they were good. I had to scrap
Well,
the parts.
I'll
and
just
other
let you
stuff.
know that this desk that you built me for my PC that we built is
6
still
years
here.
ago, buddy.
Not
We built
5.
it. Okay, 5 years ago.
2021.
Yeah.
Still have it.
Mm-hmm.
The bookshelf you built, still have it. I don't.
I scared of the bookshelves. I'm afraid that you're gonna text me one day and be like, "Yeah, it killed like I don't know, like our dog or something," and I'll feel terrible. So
Yeah, you're supposed to redo it. It's so heavy. And here the
that
thing
was
is,
when I got first started out. Okay.
I'm out of space, bro. I'm out of space.
Yeah, you filled it up, dude. And that was like those are 12-inch deep shelves too, man. And they were 10 inches high, I think, or something of that nature. And it's like 5 or 6 of them, if I'm not mistaken.
It's so heavy. Like it is so heavy. If it falls, it's going through the floor.
Not only that, like you can hide behind it if you get raided. Like if you get swatted by somebody, you could hide behind it and not get hit. By
I
a
don't know
single
how
bullet.
I'm ever going to get rid of it.
Well, we'd have to take everything out of it first and probably disassemble it there in the house and then take it out to a piece.
We would have to bring a saw upstairs.
How did we get
electric
it
saw.
upstairs? I don't even remember.
Bro, I don't know
I don't
because
remember how we did that. Yeah,
I believe it was me, you, and your dad.
I do think. Yeah, I think he did help.
It was the 3 of us
Mm-hmm.
because it is the heaviest. I love the shelf.
So
it's
make sure
fucking
you
awesome.
make sure you shim the front of it though, so it doesn't fall over and kill anybody. All right, so put little shims underneath the front leg so it leans back and not forward. Okay, so that way it doesn't.
I don't have any of those.
Shim can be anything really. Just get like a piece of wood.
Well, there's pieces of cardboard under there, but they're smashed.
Those are shims. You gotta stack it up. You can't let it stack it up. You
They're
know?
flat as hell.
Have-
And like if I move it, I'm pretty sure that it has penetrated the carpet to where like it'll never.
Have Bailey, Virginia, and Christina come over and have them all push it back while you shim it up. So
Or you could do it.
I could probably, yeah. I need to just build a new one. I need to somebody out there, a plywood supplier. If you could just send me like,
You always want shit for free, dude.
tell me somebody who doesn't want shit for free. Okay, here we go. I'm the victim here. Like where oh yeah, it's me. I'm the problem, right? Tell me you don't want something for free. But any plywood suppliers out there, I'll take.
I don't want fucking chlamydia for free. I don't want chlamydia at all.
I don't think anybody's handing that out. Okay, not for free at least.
Are you sure?
Not for free.
But the
Do you think
argument
people
is
pay for that? That'd be weird, man. That'd be a weird like kink.
If you pay a hooker for sex, then technically.
But you're paying for it. That's what I'm saying. It's not for free. I think we just send it. Let's cut it. Let's cut it. Let's cut it off.